Since the early days, billiards, more commonly known as pool, has evolved from a yard game played on grass to being played in pool halls and homes across America. Hello, my name is William Brennan, and today I'll be talking to you about the history of billiards. The history of billiards is long and very rich. The game has been played by kings and commoners, presidents, mental patients, ladies, gentlemen, and hustlers alike. It evolved from a long game similar to croquet played sometime during the 15th century in Northern Europe. Play moved indoors to a wooden table with green cloths to simulate grass, and a simple border was placed around the edges. The balls were shoved rather than struck with wooden sticks called maces. The term billard is believed to be derived from the French word billard, meaning one of the wooden sticks. Most of our information about early billiards comes from accounts of playing by royalties and other nobles. It has been known as the noble game of billiards since the early 1800s. The cue stick was developed in the late 1600s when the ball lay near the rail. A mace was very inconvenient to be used because of its large head. In such cases, a player would turn the mace around and use its handle to strike the ball. The handle was called a cue, meaning tail, from which the word cue was derived. Tables originally had flat walls for rails, and their only function was to keep the ball from falling off the table. They resembled river banks and even used to be called banks. Players discovered that balls could bounce off the rails and began deliberately aiming at them. Thus, a bank shot is one in which the ball is made to rebound from the cushion as part of the shot. Billiards equipment improved rapidly in England after 1800, largely because of the Industrial Revolution. Chalk was used to increase friction between the ball and the cue stick, even before cues had tips. The leather cue tip, which a player can apply spin to the ball, was perfected by 1823. Visitors from England showed Americans how to use spin, which explains why it is called English in the United States, but nowhere else. Billiards was revived by two electrifying events, one in 1961, the other in 1986. The first was a movie called The Hustler. The black and white film depicted the dark life of a pool hustler with Paul Newman in the title role. New rooms opened up all over the country, and for the remainder of the 60s, the pool flourished until social concerns, the Vietnam War, and a desire for outdoor coeducational activities led to a decline in billiard interest. In 1986, The Color of Money, the sequel to The Hustler, with Paul Newman reprising his role, and Tom Cruise as a young up-and-coming professional, brought the excitement of pool to a new generation. Now, there are three more common games that are played. One is called 8-ball, or also known as 15-ball, where two opposing players will each try to knock in 7 numbered balls, either 1 through 7, which are solids, or 9 through 15, which are stripes, with the neutral ball being the 8-ball. The purpose is to knock in your 7 balls and the 8-ball first. Sounds simple, and it pretty much is. Another game, commonly known across pool halls and on tournament circuits, is called 9-ball. 9-ball has 9 straight balls, numbered 1 through 9. The purpose is to hit each ball in order, numerically, 1 through 9. Now, several ways you can win the game is, 1, you clear a run of all straight 9 balls, knocking in the 9-ball at the end. The second way is to use the 9-ball in a combination with your object ball. This is an easier way to win and shorter way to win. And a third game that's common is called cutthroat. Now, cutthroat requires 3 people to play. Each person will have 5 balls, either numbered 1 through 5, 6 through 10, or 11 through 15. The object is to knock in your opponent's 2 sets of balls before they knock in yours, and be the last one with any pool balls remaining on the table. They're all simple games, and there are a few places that you can locate the games. One website I will give you is www.pooltablerules.com. That is a good location to find all rules and a number of other different games. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you.